He had just turned 18. On the 22nd of December, this young man boarded the Daman that set sail from Gujarat. He spent the following 9 days at sea. On the 31st of December, as the world readied itself for the ending of a year, the young man prepared for a brand new beginning. The Daman had arrived at its destination, Dubai. The young man's destination, however, was further along. It would take him another 5 days to finally arrive. Where? Abu Dhabi. Now I know what you're thinking. Dubai to Abu Dhabi takes about 2.5 hours, right? But this was 1974. He had made this journey to help his uncle out with his local grocery business. His timing, let's just say, was fortuitous. The great oil boom of this region, that the world well knows now, had only just begun to spring forth in late 1973. With its advent came the early wave of expats and the requirements of their Western consumerism. The young man spent the first few years loading up a delivery wagon and supplying his store's wares to these hungry expats, widening the offering bouquet with every passing year. The going was exceptional for him for the following 15 years. Then, in 1990, it all seemed to shatter in one single development: the Gulf War. It engulfed the entire region into a state of deadly armed conflict. This resulted in a mass exodus. Every expat inside made a mad dash for the airport, grabbing whatever they could manage to carry. When everyone was rushing to jump ship, he decided to do the exact opposite. This was the turning point. When everyone was scrambling whatever they had earned in the Gulf and fleeing the region, he announced that he'd be pumping his life savings into opening his biggest store yet, to be built right there in the heart of the city. This daring move, that nearly everyone considered silly, intrigued the region's ruler, Sheikh Zayed, who called on him and asked after the reasons for his decision. "Whatever I've learned and earned is because of Abu Dhabi, Your Highness. I belong here and will not leave just because there's a small problem. I intend to build my biggest store in your city, that's also my city, over the next few years, Excellency." Sheikh Zayed, mighty impressed with what he'd heard, called his son and mentioned this young man and his determined decision, directing the son to look out for and take care of his establishment. By the way, what will your store be called, Yusuff? "The Pearl, Your Highness." "LuLu.